Well, greetings, Guardians. This is going to be a little different video today. I got, this will be the third video I've made today. I made one super early this morning about Xur and D1. I'm going to attach that one at the end of this video. I have a video out on the second Dev Insight article that you can watch. Maybe it'll be linked at the end, I don't know. And then I'm going to make this one, and then I'm going to make one more on the Twid? Yeah, Twid. Anyway, so this one's going to be kind of quick and dirty, and let's see how it goes. First up, I want to remind everyone that these archetypes may change, or will change rather, depending on the archetype ghost on your, well, archetype mod on your ghost. There you go. Each of these exotic exotic armor pieces, including the class item, are 41 strange coin each, starting with the Stompies for the Hunter with a stat total of 62, and another reminder that anything you buy today is going to be upgraded to tier 5 on the 9th. So Stompies with 62 stat total, I'd be looking for weapons. It comes with a Gunner archetype and 30 on weapons, or a Specialist archetype plus 20 on weapons. Here, Falcon's Hairbreast Cure thing. Rolls with a stat total of 59, but I'd be looking for super and roll with a Brawler plus 0 on super, a Gunner plus 0 on super, or a Grenadier plus 18 on super. Part of Inmost Light drops at 61 for Titans, and it depends on your build. It'll drop with a Gunner or a Specialist archetype. Abandoned Leap rolls at a stat total of 60. I'd be looking for class. It only rolls with a Specialist, but it's got a big 30 on class. Moving on to the Aeon Souls, rolls with a stat total of 61. Again, it depends on your build, and it only rolls with a Paragon archetype this week. And that brings us to Boots of the Assembler. Warlocks, you can get Boots of Assembler. It drops with a stat total of 59. I'd be looking for class. You can drop with the Bulwark archetype plus 19 on class, a Grenadier archetype plus 0 on class, and a Paragon archetype plus 0 on class. Moving on to more strange offers, we've got one Ascendant Shard for 23 strange coin, the usual assortment of enhancement cores and glimmer, and 11 raid banners for 17 strange coin. And we'll move on to weapons. Exotic weapons are 23 strange coin a pop, starting with the Hawk Moon, with hammer forged rifling, alloy magazine, rangefinder, and heavy grip. The Arbalist is intrinsic. Well, all weapons are going to have an intrinsic anti-barrier on the 9th, but this one comes with Barrier Champion. I don't know if that's going to change. I should check that out. Fighting Lion's a primary ammo void grenade launcher. I very much like it, and a friend of mine, Laser Bolts, thinks it's probably the sickest looking gun in the game, I think. I might be putting words in his mouth, but he dug it. Anyway, the Queenbreaker Arc linear fusion rifle with intrinsic unstoppable champions. Then we've got the Prospector Catalyst for 71 strange coin, which isn't bad, but it's not great. And the Lord of Wolf Catalyst for 71 strange coin, which honestly is kind of great. I would get that one for sure. Moving on to legendary weapons, we don't have any adepts this week, so that means they're all 17 strange coin a pop, starting with the Friction Fire submachine gun. It's kinetic, it's got Killing Wind, Slideways, and a reload speed masterwork. Then we've got the Perfect Paradox kinetic shotgun with dual loader, 1-2 punch, a range masterwork, and it's enhanceable. That's actually a pretty good shotgun. The Adamantite is a strand support frame auto rifle with subsistence, circle of life, a stability masterwork, and it's enhanceable. That's all in all a pretty good auto rifle. We've got the Forgiveness Arc sidearm, which is usually pretty good. It's got Killing Wind, yeah, and Adrenaline Junkie with a reload speed masterwork. There are much better arc sidearms out there, if you ask me. That's not the best roll, but you do you. Sightline Survey is an arc hand cannon with fragile focus, precision instrument, and a handling masterwork. This weapon, I do believe, is craftable, so if you only need one or two, I'd snag it. Then we've got the insurmountable Void sidearm with air trigger, harmony, a stability masterwork, and enhancement. I'd pass on this one, to be perfectly honest. Then we've got Eternity's Edge Solar Sword. It's a Warlock sword, but it can be used on any class now. It's got Tireless Blade, Flash Counter, and an Impact Masterwork. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. It's a Vortex frame. I'd pick it up if you don't have one better. And I'm going to cut to see what the Titan and the Hunter have, so please stand by. Okay, so again, this is the Titan sword, but it's unlocked for all classes. This one comes with Relentless Strikes, Whirlwind Blade, and an Impact Masterwork. Yeah, that's not bad. I'd snag it if you don't have a better one. And hunters can pick up the Quick Fang Void lightweight frame sword with Relentless Strikes, Assassin's Blade, and an Impact Masterwork. Yeah. Honestly, this is pretty damn good. I'd pick this up if you don't have a better one for sure. So, okay. That being said, let's move on. Next, we've got the Reed's Regret Stasis linear fusion rifle with triple tap, which is great. Firing line, which, you know, is not bad, I guess. And a handling masterwork. And finally, we've got the Braytech Osprey Void rocket launcher with build prep, lasting impression, and a handling masterwork. Well, that's it for Xur and D2, guys. I appreciate you sticking around. I know this is a little bit different format, a little bit rushed, kind of. But I'm going to tack on the D1 Xur Report right now and say goodbye. I will be getting started on the TWID here shortly. And guys, enjoy the rest of the show. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Over in D1, Xur's back in the Tower North. For 13 strange coin, Titans can pick up the Helm of Saint 14, which blinds enemies entering your Ward of Dawn. Hunters can get the Knucklehead Radar Helmet for 13 strange coin. Radar remains visible while aiming primary weapons. Warlocks can get the Starfire Protocol chest armor for 13 strange coin, which grants an additional fusion grenade. Guardians can get the Last Word kinetic hand cannon for 23 strange coin, which improves hip firing accuracy and target acquisition. Guardians can get the Hawkmoon kinetic hand cannon and Moonglow ornament for 30 strange coin and 25 silver dust. Here's a quick preview. Guardians can also get the Red Death Pulse rifle and White Witch ornament for 30 strange coin and 25 silver dust. Guardians, thank you so much for watching. Please do the like and subscribe thing, and I'll see you back here next Friday for your weekly Xur Report. Until then, have a great weekend. Be safe out there, and remember, Hopper loves you.